This is Fantasy NBA Good, the greatest fantasy basketball podcast of all time. We are in episode 21. My name is Purity, and of course, I have my co host.
Hello, guys. My name is Ivan. Hope everybody's doing.
I hope you're enjoying your summer, everybody.
Well, yeah, we are enjoying our summer, but we're not enjoying the lack of NBA news.
That's right, it's really boring without NBA news. It's so quiet. Can the season start already? Okay, we are in August, almost there.
Well, yeah, almost there. Just maybe a couple of weeks of August, and then things will start to get interesting. So, are there any news at all? Like anything funny
Yes, of course.
going on?
There's always something going on out there. So, what happened is Jeremy Lin, he cried in China because he's depressed. We had the worst season of his life at Toronto Raptors. Can you imagine that?
He missed how many trees in a row?
17
trees in a row.
17 threes in a row.
He's saying he missed those trees. Why? Because he's depressed?
No, he's just a bad player.
Jeremy Lin is not that bad player. I mean, he can be a backup point guard in some NBA team. He's not like bad player. He's just
He says he feels like the league has given up on him, to show what he can do.
He's how old? I think he's 30 years. Yeah.
Yes. And his teammate, of course, Fred Van Vliet,
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, he said he will be okay.
Well, he just won. I mean, Jeremy Lin, he just won NBA title. He's an NBA champion.
Ah, yes, and he says
with Toronto, and he says
he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play most of the games. I would feel the same way too.
Actually, I would just be happy to
have the ring.
Yeah, just to win anything, especially NBA title. Even if I remember that year when Darko Milicic, he was, if you remember, guys, he's a Serbian player. He was second pick of on 2003 NBA draft, just next after LeBron James, and he won a title with Detroit Pistons. He didn't play at all. I don't know. There's some like just few minutes, if that. And because he got cigar after you win NBA title. I don't know if they do that anymore, like giving people cigars. So he got that nickname, like what was his nickname? Human Smoking Cigar, something like that.
What a cool nickname.
Well, it was a joke because he just got a. So anyways, Jeremy Lin is just one of these players who are depressed. Also, who was talking about that too? I cannot remember now. So many players
are depressed.
Well, yeah, so many players are talking about that. Just from the top of my mind, I cannot remember. Yeah, well, I didn't prepare that. So what else did he?
That's all. That's all. He says he just feels like he doesn't deserve to be a champion, that he played bad, and he's a free agent and he's waiting to be picked 2019-2020
more than
season.
He's waiting for someone to sign him.
But for the record, he has made more than 65 million during his 9-year NBA career. Well, not bad.
Well, yeah, the depression is really, really bad condition and really hard to treat. But if I have to choose, I would rather be depressed millionaire than depressed
with nothing.
Poor guy.
Yes.
So every several years in NBA, like recently, there is some new thing. Like last season, there were these super teams with as many as possible superstars in the one team. So we had Golden State Warriors with 4 superstars, and that was the thing recently. Before that, we had unicorns. Everybody wanted to be unicorn, to shoot threes. I mean, every center. So the newest thing right now is these superstars duos. Every team has 2 stars or two superstars, and I don't know. It might be fun. Like it's more fun to have, I don't know, 20 teams, 15 teams with NBA with superstar duos than to have like, I don't know, 5 6 great teams, and then the rest of the league is just, you know.
Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna take a look at the NBA superstar duos. So we get started. We have a
Well,
list here.
yeah. Do you remember? Have you ever played NBA Jam?
No.
I played NBA Jam during the 90s. I didn't play this new one, and NBA Jam was this would be great for NBA Jam. This because NBA Jam, it was 2-on-2, so you pick a team and you would play with two players. I think you had one substitute. I think, I'm not sure. It was like two, but it was, or maybe not. It was 2-on-2, so you would play with two superstars, and they would have like kind of like special powers, or however you want to call it. So this would be great if they release new NBA Jam with the situation as it is right now in NBA League. It would be so much fun. So yeah, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna
Go
first
through.
first we're gonna read this is the list of NBA the superstar duos, and then you're gonna say the five duos that you would like to watch, not that you think they are the best, but that you would like, that you would enjoy the most watching, like starting from 5 to 1, like 1 being the most desirable to watch. Okay, so just read, this is just the list, not like who is the best, who is the worst, but like starting from like least desirable teams, duos, to like the most interesting duo. So
Okay, so we have Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton from the Phoenix Suns, Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis from the Dallas Mavericks, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks, Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley Jr. from the Utah Jazz, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum from the Portland Trail Blazers, Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets. We have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons from the Philadelphia 76ers, James Harden and Russell Westbrook from the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors, LeBron James and Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George from the Los Angeles Clippers. That's all.
yeah, that's the list. Maybe you could put some other guys. I don't know, like, well, I don't consider Jason Tatum to be a superstar like him and Kemba Walker. Maybe.
Yes, they should be here.
Well, yeah, maybe not. Like, yeah, because of Kemba, but not. Anyway, so let's start with your top 5, starting from number 5. What do you say?
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
That's your number 5.
Yes, I'd like to see how these two are gonna play with each other, if they're gonna win the championships. That's what I'm curious about. That's why I wanna watch and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you think they can win championship?
Well, yes. Well, I think Kawhi, I am afraid. He's a great player. So.
Yeah, Paul George is he's still injured. He's still recovering. Will he be ready to start the season? I will see. Okay. Yeah. Let me say my number 5. My number 5 is Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley Jr. Utah Jazz, of course. Why? Well, all of this, I don't know. I would just like to see how Conley fits this team and how he's gonna
blend in.
Yes, how he and Donovan Mitchell are gonna play together. How it's gonna look.
I saw a video on Twitter. They're playing together very well. Their chemistry is really great. They already started building up their teammate.
Mike Conley is he's a like team guy. So I don't think they're gonna be any problem with him and Donovan fitting, and I think it's gonna help Donovan a lot, probably for his fantasy game too. And so yeah, that's what I would like to watch at least, yeah, at least once this year. So number 4 for you.
Number 4 is number 4. Wait, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton. Well, I chose this team because I
You
like.
saw them last year many times, right? You watched it.
Yes,
We watched
yes,
Bucks.
I enjoy every game that I watch from the Milwaukee Bucks because Giannis is a beast. I like how he plays, and I wanna see how they're gonna go this season as well. I mean, I enjoy playing their games, so I wanna watch them again. So that's why I picked them. Yes.
Okay. Well, my number 2.
Number 4.
Oh, sorry. Number 4 is Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, Phoenix Suns, of course. Again, I would. Yeah, I didn't watch Phoenix last year at all, right?
Yes, we didn't watch many
We
games, only a few.
No, we didn't watch any Phoenix game at all. We didn't watch Phoenix. No, we didn't watch Phoenix at all. I don't think so. I don't remember.
did, just a couple.
I think we didn't watch Phoenix. Anyways, yeah, I would like to see. I would like to watch Booker and Ayton. I think the Booker is gonna be really great this season. I think he's gonna be one of top fantasy players. Like this is his team. Like literally, like he demands like who Suns are gonna sign and all that. So he's gonna shoot and like he might be like the best scorer next season. Like that's really possible and probable. Ayton, I just hope the Ayton's like last year I was saying that a lot. I just hope he stays as like even if he gets just a little bit better than he was last year. I think that would be okay for Ayton. Okay, so number 3 for you.
Number 3 is James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. I wanna see how they play together.
You think it's gonna be interesting?
Yes, it's gonna be very interesting.
For me, it's like kinda okay. Maybe this is like too much. Like this is over the top right now, but it's like a car accident when you're like in a car and like you see car accident next, like you're passing by car accident and you cannot stare away. You have to stare like that. Like for me, this is like car accident in making. But like not because I think they're gonna fight like because they're like buddies from back days in Thunder. But I just don't I just don't see how they're gonna how this is gonna work out. Like I don't know. I listen to many people saying like, it might work out. I just don't see it. Like they are just too dominant players, too dominant to play together. I think their fantasy value, both of them, it's gonna take a hit. Also, some people are saying no, they can complement each other well. I don't think so. It's gonna take a hit, a lot or a little. That's the only thing I cannot tell you, and I don't see this lasting for long. This duo.
I'm just waiting to see how they're gonna blend in together, how they're gonna play.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be fun watching
them.
the scene in the beginning. Okay, so
Yours. It's your turn.
what do you say? Number 3.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I put this next duo. I know they're not gonna play next season because Kevin is injured, but Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, Brooklyn Nets. I really want to see not just two of them. Like it's not. Yeah, I want to see how they're gonna complement, play together, and all that. But I want to see how the Nets are gonna grow from here, and like how they're gonna blend, how they're gonna fit with these other guys the Nets have. They also signed DeAndre Jordan. I want to see what's gonna happen with Jared Allen, with LeVert, and so on. So yeah, I think this duo will be fun in future. I mean, season 2020 2021. Well, yeah. Okay, Where are we now? Number 2?
Number 2, which is Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Wow, I've never watched this Kristaps Porzingis play. So when I started watching, he was injured the whole
He's
season.
fully healthy now.
Yes, so I wanna
But
see
there's
how he
go-
plays. People say he's a great player, so I have no idea how he
Yeah.
plays. So
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching Luka and Kristaps. Kristaps is fully healthy now, but he's gonna be managed. I mean, load management as they call it. He's gonna miss. I don't know how many games, but he's gonna miss some games. That's for sure. Uh, don't draft him in like I don't know, in the second round. I hear some people talking about no, don't draft him in the second round. Later, maybe fourth round, maybe third, but I don't know, third, fourth round, maybe second round, no. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching them. Okay, number. Oh no,
two
it's
for
me.
you.
It's me. Oh yeah, number 2 for me is Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, Denver Nuggets, of course. It's always fun watching Nikola and Jamal. See them so many times, but still, they are always fun to watch. Nuggets are gonna be fun to watch next season. I hope they get better. Not much. We've been talking about these two guys a lot, and I have nothing new to say about them. It's just I always like seeing those two guys playing together.
They're real teammates. They play well together.
Yeah,
So
they're also people say they're like good
number
friends.
1 is we both picked the same.
Yeah, we both.
So LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So we can both comment about it.
Oh, is there something that people haven't said about them by now? Like, yeah, I would like to see. I think this is the best pairing. Like the best, not just like it's gonna be fun to watch, of course, but I think this is the best pairing that you're gonna see from all these superstars.
Yeah, this is my favorite too.
And I think they're gonna complement each other really well, and it's gonna be fun to watch.
Everybody is waiting in Los Angeles to go watch these two play. I'm pretty sure their games are gonna be full.
Well, yeah, of course, it's gonna be fun. So, well, that's it. You have anything else to add on this subject?
No, so that's all about the NBA superstar duos.
So, guys, as you know, during these summer episodes, on every episode we give you one fantasy sleeper. On last episode that was Bam Adebayo. On this episode, well, by now Bam Adebayo it's not sleeper anymore. Like by the time NBA fantasy NBA drafts approach, he's not gonna be sleeper. I thought like even last episode I told you like there's no way you're gonna get him cheap, so he might be sleeper in some leagues where people like do not watch NBA that closely. But this next guy, he might be sleeper. He might be the real sleeper, and you might get him in later rounds. And the guy is Zach Collins from Portland Trail Blazers. This is going to be his third season with Portland and in NBA. I think he's 21 at the moment. His current injury situation is that he's still recovering. He suffered a grade 2 sprain and torn ligament during workout, and he's expected to be ready for a training camp. He will probably that's what I expect. What is expected? He will probably be a starting power forward for Portland. As you know, Yusuf Nurkic is injured over there, so he will get playing time. Last year he didn't start any games. In his rookie season, I think he started only one game. Last season he played 77 games. his percentages, field goal percentage, 47.3%, 3 points, 33.1%, free throws, 74.6%. He was shooting 0.5 threes per game, scoring 6.6 points, offensive rebounds 1.5 per game, defensive rebounds 2.8 per game, assists 0.9, steals 0.3, blocks 0.9 blocks per game, and he was averaging 15.59 fantasy points per game. So since he's gonna be starting this season and since his minutes are gonna go up, well, you can expect everything to rise, all of these points, rebounds, blocks. So he will be really interesting this season. So remember him, remember to look for him on next year's draft. It may pay off. So that was Zach Collins, this episode fantasy sleeper. So since the theme of this episode is NBA superstar duos, we're gonna play this game that you and I, that Purity and I that we play when we have time on podcast, when there is not much to talk about. This is the game, if you're listening for the first time, Purity will give me stats, player stats. It's the set is 3 points, points, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. What did I miss? What did I forget?
I will read them, so
Okay.
we don't have to go through all of them. That's just some of the
So
stats.
she reads the stats, and I have to guess the player. So that's it. Let's start.
Yes, we call this brain challenge.
We don't call it like that.
Yes,
We don't call-
we're gonna start calling
yeah.
it that.
No, we won't.
To challenge yourself to know if you know NBA players well. Okay, let's start the challenge. So for this player, threes 2.3 points.
2.3. Oh, did I say those are the guys that we were talking about?
Yeah, on the super duos.
Yes, those are
you did.
all of these are 5 guys they have to guess, and all of them we talked before in this NBA superstar duos.
Yes.
So this is one of those. So threes
2.3 points, 18.3, offensive rebounds 0.6, defensive rebounds 5.3, assist 4.3, steal 1, block 0.1, excuse me, fantasy points 32.95.
I'm a little bit rusty, with NBA stats, since for how many months now I was not going through NBA through statistics, so I cannot So he has 2.2 threes. This guy has 18 points. Is that Klay Thompson?
No.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
Well, you see, and what else? Is there anything else standing out? Like low rebounds, right?
Yeah. No, offensive rebound. No, a lot of rebounds. 0.6. Defensive rebounds 5.3.
How is
Rebounds.
that low? That's 5.9 rebounds. That's not a
That's why I
lot.
said he rebounds a lot. I was like,
Assists. Is that? It's not Kyrie Irving. It's not.
no. You're gonna
See, I'm
get
rusty.
3 guesses.
Well,
Now the
yeah,
last
I'm,
one.
I'm rusty, and I
Okay,
cannot
now
wait.
the last one.
Let me. 2.3. Like these threes. This should be. Who is this? 5. Let me.
You have to guess the last one, and then I'll tell you. If you don't get it, just try.
Is that no? I cannot.
Just guess.
I cannot. Like no one is coming to my mind. Like is that?
Okay, so you gave up.
Oh, just give me some little help. Some. But
No help.
something
You
that
have
is
all
not-
the names
that
over
is-
there.
that
Just the
is not
super duos.
obvious. Well, yeah, I don't have the list in front of my eyes.
If I give you a clue, you're gonna get it.
But some really small clue that won't help me a lot.
I don't know. He's tall. Okay.
Oh, he's tall. Well, every basketball player is tall. I don't know what's your. That means he's tall. He plays like center or power forward.
Oh yeah.
He plays center or power forward. But like, then why he doesn't have rebounds? Doesn't have blocks? How do you mean he's tall?
What are you gonna say? Or
For you, he's tall because you're 4'11".
Yes,
so,
he's
so
tall.
he's for you.
I don't know any other
Even
clue
I'm
that I
really
can.
tall, right?
I don't know any other clue that I can give
Okay,
you.
just give me the name. We're.
Chris Middleton. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
How is Chris Middleton tall? He's shooting guard.
Ah,
Chris
he's
Middleton
tall
is
to
like
me.
6'6" or 6'5". Like he's not tall at all. Like he's.
So he got one wrong. Okay, the next
Okay, yeah,
one.
yeah. I would never guess Chris Middleton. I didn't have him in any leagues this year. No.
Okay, next one. Threes 2.2, points 21.1, offensive rebounds 0.6, defensive rebounds 2.8, assists 6.4, steals 1.3, and blocks 0.3. And fantasy points 37.68.
How many assists?
Assists 6.4. That's a lot of assists.
It's not a lot of assists. Yeah, is that Kyrie?
Nope.
Let me see. Is it Steph?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm really bad today, huh? Oh.
Okay, I'll give you a clue.
Wait. Give me just a few more seconds. It's some point guard, shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
Threes. Oh, I cannot even remember who we talked about. Who? Okay, give me some little clue. I just cannot like it.
He's a nice guy and he's a real team player. And I saw a video on Twitter, him blending with his new.
Yeah, I know, but is this possible that this is Mike Conley?
Yes.
I had Mike Conley and I didn't know his stats. And like, really, he had this much threes?
Yes.
21 points per game.
Yes. 21, yeah, points.
I
per game.
hope you got this right.
I did, of course. So, next one. Threes 4.8, points 36.1, offensive rebounds 0.8, defensive rebounds 5.8, assists 7.5, steals 2, blocks 0.7, and fantasy points 58.37.
So, let me see. Is that James Harden?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was easy.
Okay, number 3, right?
So the next one, threes 2.4, points 23.8, offensive rebounds 0.8, defensive rebounds 3.3, assists 4.2, steals 1.4, and blocks 0.4, and fantasy points 37.62.
This is number 4, not number 3. Okay.
Number 4.
Threes 2.4, 23 points.
Wanted to see first.
Low rebounds, assists so. Is that Klay Thompson?
No.
Is that Steph Curry?
No.
Is that Kyrie Irving?
No.
Before, like in this game, I would guess like 4 or 5, at least 3 or 5. Now I cannot like.
Okay, I'll give you a clue.
Okay, give me because
He's short for me.
he's short for you. Well, Isaiah Thomas is short for you. I cannot think of anyone
okay.
else who's short for you. Maxi Bogues,
No, he came here
Nate
to
Robinson
promote,
is short for you.
promote, I don't know, NBA.
He
He
came
came here in
to
Serbia.
to
Yes.
promote NBA.
Yes.
I don't know who came to Belgrade to promote NBA.
He was here on the arena, remember?
I have no idea.
Donovan Mitchell, come on. He came here,
Oh yeah,
remember?
he came during what, Final Four?
Yes.
Oh yeah, during Final Four, but that was last year. Okay, Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell.
You have to remember who came. Okay.
I cannot keep track of everybody who
Next
comes.
one. Threes 1, points 20.1, offensive rebounds 2.9, defensive rebounds 8, assists 7.3, steals 1.4, blocks 0.7, and fantasy points 47.21.
You know what I just figured out while we're doing this guessing game? How much better when we are guessing, when you pick some guys in a range like 50 to 70, 80, than guessing superstars.
Yeah.
Because how many superstars do you have in your team? And like nobody cares about like their stats because they're already taken by other fantasy teams. So you care about those guys that might break into 100, into top 80, so like I'm really not good in like knowing the stats of top, and I guess that like everybody's like that. So you care more about stats of, okay, so let me see the stats. Okay. 3 is 1, 20 points. Is this DeAndre Ayton?
No.
But it looks like this is like maybe he doesn't have threes, yeah, but it looks like his stats. Okay, he has I think less than 20 points. This is some center. Is this Anthony Davis? No, he has more blocks, of course. This is some. Is this Kevin Durant? No. See, I have no idea. Okay, help me.
Nickname is Big Honey.
Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. I didn't see this assist. If I saw this many rebounds, this is 10.9 rebounds, 10.3 assists. Only Nikola Jokic has so many
assists.
So I was bad.
He was really bad. So, but maybe next time he'll be better.
Yeah, there is always next time.
So guys, we are gonna wrap up and go for a swim.
Yeah, but before that, let me just explain something, because many people listen to our podcast through link that we post on our social networks and that you share on your social networks, and the link we put it's link to our
one episode each.
Yeah, but that's the link to the place where we host our podcast. That's anchor.fm, and you can go, if you don't have any podcatcher, of course you can go to our anchor.fm/fantasy NBA GOAT, and you can find all the episodes over there at Anchor. But what I would recommend, and what's much easier, if you like listening to our podcast regularly, this podcast Fantasy NBA GOAT, and other podcasts that we do, which is Purity's podcast. If you haven't heard about it, it's really fun. It's not about sports, it's funny, it's podcast about funny and weird news about across the world. If you want to listen to all those podcasts and maybe some other podcasts, install some of what is called Podcatcher. It's an application that you install on your phone, and then it's much easier to listen to all the podcasts that you want. It's how do I explain? It's like some application for social networks, but for podcasts. Maybe it's like a YouTube for podcasts.
Yes,
I don't know how to explain that better. So
Yeah.
what I would recommend, if you are using Android phone, okay, you can always install Anchor, but Anchor it's mostly for people who are podcasters like us. So
Yeah.
for listeners, for you, if you want to listen, I would recommend, if you're using Android phone, install Google Podcasts. It's really great. You can arrange all of your podcasts, download it for offline listening, stop, pause, do whatever you want with that app. If you're using iPhone, people are using these Apple Podcasts, right?
Yes,
That's
Apple
how it's called now?
Podcasts,
Apple
yeah.
Podcasts. So you can find us everywhere, on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts, on Spotify,
Every
TuneIn,
podcatcher.
Stitcher, literally everywhere. Our podcast is whatever you install. You just go and search Fantasy NBA GOAT, and also search Purity's podcast.
That's right.
So that said, yeah, if you don't want to install anything, then just go to anchor.fm/fantasy NBA GOAT. Our social networks are
Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type Fantasy NBA GOAT. You will not miss us.
And our
You'll find us.
website is fantasynbagoat.weebly.com.
Yes.
You say that's right?
Mhm.
I wasn't. We were not doing this for a long time. I forgot. Yeah, fantasynbagoat.weebly.com. Weebly spelled with WEEBLY, and our email.
Yes, you can email us at fantasy
NBA goat at gmail.com. So yes, just like contact us at any social network, comment, send us message, email
Tell us what you want us to talk about. Just we will reply.
Yeah,
And we
give us
will,
some tips what you would like
for us to cover.
change, and
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and that's all. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.
So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.